All right, people, I got a great setup here, ALB. You know, what I want to tell everybody is that everything I do, the picks, they are selected within a small selection of picks to give us the best odds. So everything has to meet a very strict criteria. Now, so I just wanted to make that clear. All right, I'll be giving that message along, a lot of plans. So this one, fits my criteria. Again, confirmation will be key. Make sure you listen to everything I say in the video because not everything is inside these boxes. ALB is a solid setup for higher prices. Targets are 116 to 122. The April 21 110 calls could be used. Just on the low end, this could have this could be a two-phase setup, right? Because this stock definitely could go even higher than this. But with 110 calls, this going to 116. That's some nice gains. All right, people. Now, ALB needs to break above 107 on some good action volume. Good action volume is 400K on a 10-minute chart. Now, there's no rush to get into this stock, and I'm going to explain why. Even if we get to 104, we do want to see the volume, and if the volume doesn't come in, then basing above 107 and power towards 108 would be even better. Power even towards 109, it doesn't matter. Listen to me, it doesn't matter. If this one wants to confirm and hits this target, you're going to be happy. Let's go take a look at the options and explain the situation, people. All right, people, here we're at the Yahoo Finance board, and I have ALB here. ALB closed at 106.21 on March 17, up 220. So let's take a look at the April 21 217 calls. So here I have the April 21 2017 calls here, and we're talking about the 110s. Now you can see here, this is a stock that doesn't trade a lot of options. There's not a lot of options. Now this could change. This could come. But what I liked about the 110 calls is they did trade with a pretty good. They finished off with a good spread. You know, So I mean, it's showing that this was a 10-cent spread. Now, what I believe is if when we get the right action and price action, the spreads will be at least no more than 10-cent spread, and that'll be an indication. Sometimes the stock may pop up, the volume may not be there, and at the same time, let's say it gets to 107, and what can happen is the options may not trade very well, and then it charts the base above 107 and shows power towards 107 and a half, and then you'll see the options start trading properly, and you also see some options coming into the volume, and that'll give you another sign of entry. Okay, so we're talking about, because I've watched this happen with options. Okay, I've seen even with Win, the options, when they sometimes stocks go to the confirmation point, but they don't do it with the volume. And then when they're really serious and they're trying to break through that area, sometimes you have to pay a little bit higher. What I notice is the spreads of the options, they become tight. Okay, so the spreads of the options and the right price action in the stock can be a very good indication of everything confirming, right? So it doesn't matter. So if we know that above 107 is good, right, and the volume decides to come in at 107 and a half or 108, and you see that power and pressure, and you see the options trading properly, that gives you the reason to enter. Because we know, I give you targets for a reason. These are targets that tell me that this is a lot of. I mean, this theoretically is able to go much higher than this, but stocks just don't go straight up. But these targets, where we are, these targets, and buying these options, you can see it's a very profitable trade. This is why I'm mentioning it, right? And it's the setup. And this is what's unique here, people. I'm isolating the highest probability trades, and when you focus on that, your odds of winning increase dramatically. Does this make sense, people? That's what it's all about. Power trick or trade, people. Okay. All right. So let's go take a look at something, people. People, here we are at Power Target Trades. If you haven't subscribed already, I suggest subscribe. I got a lot of great videos. These are people who may not know what's going on and never seen this thing, but they like what they're seeing. People, I do this all the time. All the things I do, it's very well documented. No one does something like this. Nobody, no one, no service. Nothing comes close to to what I do. I also see I have confirmation is key. Study the videos, people. Everything is very well researched. And I suggest you see this link. This link here brings you to my website, and there's a lot of great documented videos that document everything from the entry before to the exit to everything. Once you start learning the method, and you will want to take up trade. You don't have to take the trades. I suggest you watch and see what goes on. Right. I'm also going to make comments of it confirming on a power trick or trade on stock twits and or on Twitter. Right. So there you have, people. A great update. You see the Sandro Power Trick or Trade? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Like the video.